Alright guys, welcome back. It appears that the stream is at least stable. I did have to downgrade my internet plan, which I'll get into here in a minute. So hopefully that doesn't affect too much. I mean, the majority of the games that we play, it won't affect anything. Possibly if I do some FromSoft stuff, or, you know, possibly a little bit here in PS2, but realistically, as long as you watch the stream in 1440p, I think 11,000 bitrate is enough still to look good. Yeah, and hopefully too, you know, the way that the ISP is, Ryan, the lower bitrate you have to feed it, it should hypothetically give it a little bit more stability at the very least, right? But yeah, so I'll just get into it now before we get started. Obviously, welcome back. It's been probably about, what, like 10 days since my last stream. I unexpectedly lost my job last Monday. If you're on my Discord, or you watch the community post section, or you're friends with me in real life, I'm sure you know already. Hey, what's up, Sachi? Welcome. I want to say it was a surprise, because it was. I truly wasn't expecting to get laid off on Monday at all. There had been some uncertainty in the air for a while. If you guys remember, I told you that there were some layoffs at my job back in September, as well as some reorging, which included myself. And honestly, when that happened, I had a bad feeling. I kind of had a feeling that I was going to get laid off around the holidays. But the way things were going, the upper management held their cards close to the vest, and I'll be honest with you, I didn't see it coming. I kind of thought I got through that initial little bullshit, you know, we lost some business, yada yada wave. But apparently we lost more business around the holidays, and a couple people were laid off on Monday, including myself. So I no longer have a job. What does that mean? That means that I'm unemployed. So I do plan on hopefully streaming more. I think the low level will be at least one extra time a week. The bad news is, for many of you, I will be streaming during the time when people are typically working, because that'll work best for me. I have not a whole lot going on during the day other than waking up and doing my morning chores, and then obviously applying for jobs. I did that all last week. I got my resume together, a couple different ones, cover letter, portfolio, applied for unemployment, all that kind of stuff. That was like all last week, and obviously I'm still not feeling great, if I'm being honest with you, but I was way too... Honestly, I was super busy last week. I know I wasn't working, but it's a lot of work getting all that shit together. I was pretty worn out. But I wanted to get back on the horse today, so to speak. So, as far as the layout of the land goes for this week, we'll be streaming today. I'm thinking Thursday and Friday. Obviously, guys, you got to bear with the weather here. We might get some inclement weather apparently on Wednesday and Thursday. So if we do, Thursday might be up in the air. We don't know. Hey, Vintage. I'm doing all right. I could be better. Appreciate it, Sel. Appreciate it, Sachi. Yeah, I mean, the reality of the situation is it's not great, right? Even though I have a house, I inherited my house. I didn't buy my house. I'm not well off at all. You might see the massive game collection and be like, oh yeah, I've been building that for over 20 years. It's not like I just have thousands of dollars laying around and I swing it around willy-nilly. My wife and I were close to paycheck, for being honest. So losing my job is a pretty big hit, even with unemployment. But we're doing our best here. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best to stay positive, try to focus on myself, do what I can. There is that saying, right, where if you can control a situation, you can control it and don't worry about it. And if you can't control a situation, there's nothing you could do about it, so don't worry about it. So that's what I'm gonna try to focus on. Easier said than done, that's for sure. You think the snow busted? Yeah, I do get the unemployment, Mr. B. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. So obviously it's not very good. We had to do major cutbacks, which is some of the other stuff I wanted to get into here real quick. You know, I don't want to get too far into life stuff, but we cut like almost all of our subscription services. We started shopping at a new grocery store, a couple different things. One of the major things I did was I had to downgrade my internet. I had a pretty upgraded internet plan. From a couple years ago I upgraded. There was like a really good deal at the time, and then when the deal expired it wasn't that great, but I just got really used to having that download and upload speed, so I didn't want to change it. But the reality was, if I downgraded 2 packages, I could save about $40 a month. So I did it. So our bitrate's going to be a little bit lower here going forward, but it should be okay, considering I'm not doing like first-person shooters and stuff. Yeah, I had a bit of an unemployment issue this morning. I applied for it and everything was fine last week. And then when I went to go do my first filing, right, on Sunday, there was a lot of weird errors and discrepancies around my last day worked. Thankfully, I was able to get a hold of someone after an hour and a half of waiting on chat support this morning, and I think they fixed it, so that's good. And I do think with all of the cutbacks that we're doing, like my wife and I aren't buying anything. We're not going anywhere. We're shopping at a cheaper grocery store. We cut all of our subscription plans. I cut my internet plan down. Like, we're going as frugal can be. You guys probably saw the Kingsfield stuff that arrived on Saturday. I had pre-ordered that on stream actually, like well over a month ago. So I'm not buying anything right now. Trust me, unless I need it. So yeah, I'm hopeful things will turn up. Last time I was unemployed was 10 years ago. It took me about 8 months to get a job, which is a little rough. So I'm hoping it could be a little bit quicker than that. And you know, in the meantime, you know, other than applying for jobs daily for an hour or two, like, I got some free time now, so I might as well devote it into the channel more, you know what I mean? With an extra stream or two every week, and with more offline stuff. Like, I was doing Shining Force 3 Scenario 2, but I didn't do it last week, obviously. My whole life got turned upside down on me. Gonna do some more shorts, because they get great reach. I actually created a TikTok last, like, Tuesday or Monday. I haven't posted there yet, but might as well, right? Well, thank you, Sean. Appreciate it. Yeah, that's what I'm doing, Ryan. I'm devote to the channel. You know, keeping up on chores around the house too. That way, my wife and I typically would clean on Saturdays and Sundays. I don't want to do that. You know what I mean? Especially with the extra time I have now, I'm gonna just take the bull by the horns and clean the majority of the house for her, so that way we can just relax with each other. My dental stuff is still in the works. My insurance is up until the end of the month, thankfully. So tomorrow I actually have to get a filling. I got a root canal done last week, and tomorrow I have to get a filling. But then, unfortunately, the next 2 appointments I have are scheduled for way later. Freak SWAT, thank you for the $20. Don't appreciate the bad sentiment there for the Niners, but appreciate the $20 super chat. I think super sticker maybe? Because you didn't get text to speech? I don't know what that is. Super cheer? Whatever the fuck it's called. Thank you, though. I appreciate it. Yeah, no problem. That was the other thing I wanted to address, too. What's up, Jimmy?
So say it. Let me hear you say, what's up, Vito?
Yeah, it's funny, because my wife, in the grand scheme of things, has been working a lot longer than me in her life. Like, I didn't start working for real until I graduated college. I did have a job during that, but it wasn't for real. You know what I'm saying? My first, like, real job was, like, industry stuff. So she's like, I don't want to work, but I'm, like, also sitting there going, like, hey, why don't you find a super sick, amazing job, and I'll be a stay-at-home dad, I swear. Let's go. Yeah, so that's the landscape of things, guys. It's tough here right now. Again, Freak, thank you for the 20. I appreciate it. And I'm going to get my Dark Side Phil thing out of the way now. Okay? If you guys want to support the channel, do as you please. I've never pressured anybody to do anything, nor do I want anybody to feel pressure. I'm just telling you what's going on in my life. If you want to do it through the channel with super chats, super stickers, memberships, all that kind of stuff, absolutely wonderful. If you are feeling like supporting in any way and you want it to, you know, me to be able to have access to it a lot quicker as opposed to end of the month, consider my Streamlabs. I'm going to leave that pinned at the top of the chat for the foreseeable future until I get a job again, so I'm just letting you know. I also, unfortunately, added mid-roll ads to some of my existing good-performing videos. I never wanted to do that, but again, I'm basically broke right now, so I'm doing whatever I can, even if it's an extra few dollars a month. Once I do get a job, I will revoke the mid-roll ads. I actually added ads for the live stream, but I have no idea how that works because I chose not to do automatic. I chose to do manual, and I'll be honest with you, I don't even know what to do, so maybe it's after the stream. I have no idea. I don't want adpocalypse. I'm just letting you guys know that it's a possibility that you might see a few ads here and there, okay? Hey, what's up, Nasty? Welcome. But, yeah, trying to scramble to get a couple more dental things in here before my insurance expires. The bad news is I did get that one tooth pulled, like 3.5, 4 weeks ago, something like that, and I'm supposed to get a dental implant in like April or May. As of right now, unless I have a job, I'm uninsured, and implants cost an arm and a leg. So I don't know. I'm not gonna worry about that right now. You've been trying to sell your wife on that for, hey. What, you know, I'll gladly do it. I don't know who's gonna, you know, at the end of the day, I'm gonna need a job, obviously, so. But yeah, I don't want it to be adpocalypse for you guys, so if it ends up getting, like, insane, let me know. I just kind of clicked the button and that was that. Which also brings me another point. I also canceled YouTube Premium, so, which sucks for me. YouTube Premium is pretty expensive, though, and it's just like, I can't afford shit right now, so I had to cancel it, which sucks. I'm packing? You know it. But anyways, guys, that's the lay of the land. I don't want to go on and on and on about this. I just wanted to let you guys know. And I guess the last piece before we get started here with Evergrace is, this is going to be the general time slot going forward. I have a couple problems though with that. One, typically when I stream during this time of the day on my channel, it does not perform very well. And I can only chalk that up to the fact that a lot of people that are watching like retro stuff are around my age or older or slightly younger. And many of them, unlike me at the moment, have jobs and it's hard to watch. Where, you know, big full-time streamers that stream all day, you know, they clearly probably have a lot of high school, college people or part-time job people that are just watching all day. I'm gonna see how it goes. The issue is even though I am unemployed and I have a lot of time on my hands now, I don't want to lose time with my wife. I cherish that. It's very important to me. So I'd rather not stream like on the weekends when we're trying to relax with each other. So I'm gonna see how this goes for a week or two in this time slot. If it ends up being complete shit, I might make some concessions. I guess we'll see. Yeah, no problem, Jimmy. I appreciate it. Unemployed for 2 years now. See, that's one of the problems. I was looking on the unemployment site, Nasty, and I can't tell, but it almost looks like my unemployment would run up in like July, which is hard to believe because I was at my other job, my last job, for almost 9 years. That shit's crazy though. I appreciate it, so. Yeah, we canceled Hulu, we canceled Netflix, we canceled YouTube Premium, downgraded Blue Ridge, canceled World of Warcraft. It was a cancel spree on Monday. I was very busy. So my wife and I have one more month of World of Warcraft right now. So we're actually gonna play a little bit this weekend, but anyways, that's the lay of the land, guys. Evergrace until we finish it. I'll get back on the horse probably tomorrow morning with some Shining Force 3 Scenario 2 offline for a Let's Play. I'm gonna try to focus on some more shorts, which I will cross post possibly to Instagram and TikTok. Might as well. I never had a TikTok before, but a few people recommended it. Freak Swap, my wife. So why not? Give it a try, I guess. Alright, sorry for all the yapping. I'll timestamp everything if you're watching the VODs, and let's get swapped over, shall we? It's funny, this scene in OBS is named Dark Souls. I never changed it. But yeah, it's been a while. We haven't played since, it was like the Friday, not last Friday, the Friday before, right? Hopefully I remember how to play. It's been a while. Maybe I forgot how to play video games in the interim. You never know. Also kind of goes without saying, guys, like the stream too. As much as, you know, the contributions through the channel are great and all, liking the stream helps a lot as well. Alrighty, welcome back, guys. Bits plays Evergrace on the PS2. We're playing on the PS2 emulator. This is part 5. I'd like to tell you where we last left off. I can't quite remember though. We were in a fire area, right? And I think I was there with Charlene, and then we advanced here. Doesn't that sound familiar? I can't remember the fucking buttons anymore, like legitimately. So I'm just gonna be pressing things. Okay, that's pick up, that's run, good. That's attack. That brings up that, okay. Menu, all right, it's like riding a bike. We'll be back. We'll be back in action here. So yeah, it looks like we're entering a brand new area, huh? Laboratory entrance. Boots? Is this another puzzle? Feet. I seek my lost self. I must find myself to move forward. Oh yeah? Okay. So my initial thought there is, I'm assuming you find statue pieces, no? Or is it another one of those you have to wear certain thing puzzles, which this game loves to do? Interesting. Can I go over here? Is this a door? No. Huh. I'm missing self. I'm wondering... My lost self, I must find myself to move forward. So again, I don't know. I feel like you can play the whole game scenario to scenario without swapping back and forth, but if you do need to swap back and forth, one would think it would be right now, right? I guess I could check the shop real quick to see if maybe there's some kind of armor set that could be purchased, but...
Hello. Let me know if I
don't think that would be the case either though, right? Because at this point I'm sort of stuck, so I couldn't grind if I needed money. I was gonna say, pretty sure I bought like everything. I guess I didn't buy that. Might as well buy it.
this, that.
That's a bargain. Oh wow, we got some new weapons actually, damn. Katana! Get to weave it up.
That's a bargain.
That is a bargain, huh? Sacred Rod. I think I'm gonna hold off on that for now. So what do we got going on here? Sucks because we actually like just upgraded everything else, right? So the katana is pretty kind of whack actually. Yeah, so this is like fully upgraded, so I'm not surprised that the majority of the things are better. Well, for now, I guess we'll keep the same build. Huh.
Please.
Yeah, I am a little confused already. We got teleported here by the fire dude. And it almost looks like I'm run up against it. Can I interact with these? No. I wonder if there's some kind of doors that I'm missing. Are these just pillars? Well, perhaps we'll just swap over to Darius at this point. Might be the maneuver. My lost self. I must find myself to move forward. I don't know, guys. Maybe we'll bust out, we'll bust out the guide. Why not? Okay? On the floor. Worst case scenario, we could swap over to Darius because it's been a minute, right? So. Charlene's quest. Darius's quest. Soaring tower. Are we getting close to the end of her quest, actually? I don't know, can't tell. Abandoned road. Maybe not. Underground. Am I in the underground research facility? No, that's where I was prior, right? Or no? Oh, damn. Do I have a lot longer of a way to go here than I thought I did? Human research lab. Now I'm all fucked up, guys. Okay, so I'm seeing a statue somewhere. Wait a minute. Here we are. Ba-ba-ba-ba-da. You'll see, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, keep in mind. Oh my god. So, yeah, it's it's another one of those puzzles. So I was thinking the opposite direction. That's hilarious. I thought that I was gonna have to find pieces or find equipment building up, but apparently all you have to do is take your boots off. Am I wrong? Maybe I am wrong. Oh, this is quality stream stuff here, guys. For my first day, quote unquote full-time streaming. Absolutely brutal. I tell you what, this strategy guide's not printed very well too, I'll tell you that much. It's like, it's a little rough. It really is. I can barely see what the hell's even going on here. Human research. One thing I've learned with this strategy guide, don't stop reading. Every time you think you've solved your puzzle or what have you, the explanation just continues on and on and on. Do not stop reading. Alright, so there's that dude. Let's see here. The fuck? Remove all your... Oh my god, I'm so stupid. I read it wrong. That's all my bad. Video quality seems to be same to you. Okay, well that's good. I didn't think it was going to be very drastic. I don't think you guys will notice much of a quality dip off unless it's like I said, some crazy like first-person shooter type game or something like that. So I'm happy to hear. The only thing that'll really affect then long-term for me would be uploads, unfortunately. Like if something's longer. I guess I'll unequip my weapons too, or why not? Nah, I guess I can't. You can only watch 1080p anyways. I seek my lost self, I must find myself to move forward. What the fuck? Oh, I still have the head on. That's right. Or no, I don't. The guide said to unequip everything except your boots. Is it possible to unequip all weapons? Almost doesn't seem like it. Here. Hey, what's up, Aqua? How you doing? There we go. Wow. So yeah, it seems like almost every single puzzle in this game solely revolves around your wardrobe, which is kind of strange. I wish there was a little bit more thinking, I guess, involved, but... I mean, there's thinking. You know what I'm trying to say. Jackpot, exactly. Alright. Oh yeah, what if we just got this, right? Was it Band of Clarity? Oops, wanted to read what you did. Yeah, I do apologize, guys, if I'm a little, like, low energy. I'm still kind of reeling from everything that happened last week, as you could probably assume. Will absorb some of the damage inflicted on the user. Yeah, that's not bad. Maybe we could try that for a little while. And we will be taking... I wasn't doing bathroom breaks for a while for the last few streams, but since I'm going to be streaming a little bit longer, I will be taking a bathroom break about midway. But welcome on in, everybody. Hopefully you're having a good day. Again, this is probably going to be my time slot, presumably moving forward for a while here. Hopefully it works for you guys. Alright, so we probably have to hover, right? Oh, wait. Maybe not. I don't know. Guess we could see. Okay. So, guess you can't hover over that. Interesting. All right. That was an instant fall. Yeah, like I said, at this point, my main goal every day, other than applying to jobs again for like an hour or two every day, is just try to be as productive as possible, whether it be around the house or for the channel. The good news is randomly, seemingly overnight, my daughter wasn't comfortable with staying home alone. Like for my wife and I to go to the gym or what have you. And she's good now. I don't know. Just happened, so I no longer have to worry about like sneaking workouts in randomly. I could just go at night now with her, which is pretty nice. Gives me more time to, you know, do job stuff and focus on the house during the day. Alright, so it looks like Charlene's quest is starting to devolve into a lot of like weird things. Oh! Enemies! Whoa! Okay, you weren't there earlier. Oh, that's right, I didn't buy the new weapons, right? Well, I guess I don't necessarily need them at the moment, so I'm not gonna worry about that right now. I could always go back and get them later, hopefully. Elite bow, sure. Yeah, you know, after I get through these next few projects here, I'm probably gonna open it up to you guys to figure out what should I stream and what should I do offline. I have a bunch of things floating around in my head. I guess we'll see. Okay, chill. Uh-huh. Very strange. Oh shit, I'm about to die. Hold on. Guys, it's been a while since I played. Okay, leave me be. Alright, this guy's like a guarding machine right now. Oh! Whoa! He dropped the katana. Damn. Okay, also a little confused by what's going on over here. So that, like, do I have to kill enemies in order to get a drop or something? Not quite, yeah, it looks like it's dropping with every enemy I kill, huh? Interesting. Interesting, okay. Well, wasn't expecting that, that's for sure. Yeah, for the life of me, I also can't remember the the short action button to heal, so that's why I keep popping into the menu. Might have been square. I don't remember. Either way. Whee! See you later! Don't fall. Thank you. Locked. Yeah, looking at my channel from like a broad view, I did notice that like some of my best consistent performing videos are my shorts, which is wild. And I've said before, it's not that I don't like making them. I like making them, it's just... I don't know, sometimes you get a little upset as like a content creator. You're like, okay, so this video that I worked like 8 hours on gets 200 views, and then this crappy short that I spent like 15 minutes on gets like 4,000. It's a little, you know, upsetting. Ooh, mushroom. Might want to upgrade our katana, honestly. Dark Souls on my feet. Statue of the Archer. Maybe stand over here. No? Alright. I'm sure we're gonna have to figure that out soon. I think oh, this is a new area, right? More statues. Oh no. Did I ever... Okay, I actually don't want to go back there because I'm worried that if I go back there and enemies spawn, that shit's gonna fall down. I don't want to do that. Legolas, yes. I don't know what the hell... Obviously that's got to be another puzzle of some sort. I'm a little confused. There's like a thing across from it, so you think maybe you'd sit there with another bow, but... Whoa! Do you have like a cement block? What the fuck? Aiming bows in this game is interesting. Okay, so that healed him the entire way. Wonderful. We love it. Oh, didn't we fight this guy earlier? Wasn't there like a boss who was similar to him early on? Maybe with Darius? I think we did. Woo! Okay, so we got some random spots. So, will this work, or are we gonna be healing people here? He did get bonked. Oh. Well, I guess we'll shoot him. But yeah, guys, I do think that the next few streams, at least for probably the next 2 weeks, will be during the day. So hopefully that jives with some of your schedules. And if you guys are watching a VOD, I appreciate it as well. Couple games that I have in mind going forward. FreakSWAT was gracious enough to gift Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD remake. Hey, that's the... Oh, treasure key. Okay. Watching while working. Yeah, I mean, if you're working like a desk job of some sort, who doesn't? You know what I mean? But yeah, FreakSWAT was gracious enough to gift Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD remake, so I'd like to play 1 some point early this year, presumably in the next month or so. Whether or not that's on stream or offline for Let's Play, don't know. I have some Souls stuff in mind, of course, as always. Also want to get the Dragon Quest 4 at sometime soon this year. Still have not played it. A small TV. That's actually really funny. Treasure key? No. Alright, so it looks like the last thing that we could do here, unless I'm missing like another crack in the wall, has to deal with this archer thing. Oh yeah, my backlog is ginormous. Absolutely insane. So I actually can't... interact with this, which is odd. Are the boots a clue here? I don't know. Like red boots or something? Hmm. Yeah, so I think we basically did everything but that, so should be interesting. Used to make so many errors, I'm probably the TV's fault, right? Yeah, so we have a locked door and a statue of an archer. And there's also a little bit of red in the gauntlets too, I don't know. I mean, I guess I could try, you know, before I wuss out and look it up, right? We got woven boots here. Those are red. I have a bow. Yeah, the backlogs are like infinite, almost like a slasher from a horror movie. Like a slasher killer. They're always looming. Statue of the Archer. The red boots could be clear coincidental for all I know. All right, let's try unequipping everything, maybe. I don't want to look it up. Try unequipping. And maybe just having a bow and then standing over here. How about... There we go. Dude, all these puzzles in this game revolve around your wardrobe. There was a little bit of red in the gauntlet, so I don't know if that was like a graphical error or what. What the fuck was that? Anyway. Alright, there we go. Those are things on like subsequent playthroughs when you've obviously done it before, like nothing matters. You'll rip through any puzzle in 2 seconds. Headband. Alright, so I'm gonna assume that that room that was locked is now open, and we probably use the treasure key on it. That would make sense, right? Also, guys, as usual, if you haven't already, please like the stream. I'd appreciate it. We're gonna be streaming probably until about anywhere between 3 and 3:30 today. Next stream will be hopefully Thursday. Oh, so are we actually gonna rebuild the statue? That's funny. I think I'm gonna have to get like poisoned here, right? Really? That's all that was a life extract? Damn. That's brutal. Oh well. That's what we call a troll chest, ladies and gentlemen. And I know that I probably could have tried like hovering or something. I feel like you can't open a chest when you're hovering, but who knows? At this point, I think all we have to do is go back, right? Maybe? Is that a hole? That is a hole, isn't it? No? What we got? Cape statue. Cape statue body. So maybe it just goes back over here and then this unlocks something. Okay. I seek my lost self. I must find myself to move forward. Ha! Trying to think here. We got teleported here by the fire guy. That's clearly not completed. Alright, I guess we'll... Try this once again. Oh, maybe we get transferred to a different area if we take like our headband off. Possibly. Let's see. Because that's body and feet, right? Aha! Well, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, indeed. Ah, choking over here. I love you, Melissa. Welcome. How are you lurking right now? Is the real question. I can't remember if I told you guys, but apparently there's like a secret area in this game, and it's called the Shadow Tower, which I thought was really funny. Okay, bye. I'll talk to you on my break real quick, okay? Probably take a break around 2 or so, go to the bathroom, text my wife, you know, those things. Alright, we got this guy again. I actually might want to, we're like almost full, right? So I should probably look into upgrading maybe a katana. This thing's a little outclassed right now. I noticed it's basically maxed out and it's not doing as good as I would hope it to be doing at the moment. Let's give that a go real quick. We also want to save, because if you die in this game, you fucking die. And we haven't saved in a while.
Welcome.
So, first things first, let's take a look at the weapons again. So we got these 2 things. I think I'm gonna take my chances and hope that we can get it to drop with our accessory. This guy.
This one. This one.
You know, I haven't even looked. Can you... I was gonna say, can you upgrade armor, or is it just weapons? I've done a really crappy job of keeping my notes, by the way, for my review upcoming. I have to kind of buckle up for that as well.
This, that. This, that. This, that.
Alright, let's upgrade first before we do any Billiana extracts. Give him the mushroom. You know what I probably should have done, guys?
I am the only one.
I probably should have upgraded this first, and then if I wanted to do it again, give him the mushroom then. Oh well.
Is this okay?
6,000! Should we do it? Let's do it. Fuck it.
Is this okay?
Let's start being a weeb. Ain't bad. Ain't bad. Oh, I didn't even think about that, freak.
Please.
I should probably look into that. Dude, like, I mean, like, at this point, anything helps. You know what I mean? Here, let me save and write that down so I don't forget. Yeah, there's still a couple things I gotta do. I've been obviously trying to focus more on, like, a real-life job first, but now that it's kind of devolving into just applying every day, I'll have a little bit more time to look into the other things. I am a little concerned. I was thinking about doing that dual stream to Twitch, since I am an affiliate there, obviously, like we were talking about. But with my downgraded internet plan and stuff, I just don't know. I just don't know. Oh yeah, I forgot about that actually. Sucks. The one thing that sucks is, like, I have more time to do my TCG channel now, but I don't have any money to do it anymore. I still have a shit ton of sealed stuff in my closet, but, like, I'm not trying to open it, you know what I mean? Because I don't know what the hell's going on, so. Rather not open it if I'm still jobless, like 6-7 months from now, and I could sell some Pokemon cards. That's actually one of the biggest bummers, obviously, aside from real life stuff, is I had to drop out of Pokemon again. It's like I got back in for less than a year and now I'm out. Let me write that down real quick about the stream elements thing. Hey Birdie, welcome.
Thank you.
All's well that ends better.
Nasty, thank you for the 25. Appreciate it. Freaky again, thank you for the 20, and Nasty, thank you for the 25. It's much appreciated, guys. That's the one thing that I didn't touch on when I was doing my pre-stream rambling is it sucks really bad in the interim because of obvious financial reasons, but my job, if you guys remember, has been incredibly toxic for a long time now. So I know whatever I end up getting will be better. You know what I mean? Whoa, that's a weird attack. Who here was expecting a katana to be an upward swing? Raise your hand. I was not expecting that. A bit strange. It's almost like I'm swinging a greatsword. It's so slow. But thank you guys so much for the support. I really do appreciate it. It means a lot. And obviously, all the monetary support over the years since I've been partnered, and then, you know, the memberships and all that kind of stuff. I know and I recognize. Oh, wait. Dude, this katana is slow as fuck. I don't know if I like it. I was not expecting it to be an attack like that. Hold on, let's retreat real quick. Maybe we have like a Palmyra action that might be okay. Like this or something. One of these. Nail thrust. Let's give it a go. Ooh. Alright, so nail thrust is like a stab, which is what I was hoping for. Still a little slow though. I don't know. I don't like these guys. Yeah, that's exactly it. I didn't want to leave because, you know, I'd been there for, at the time when it started getting toxic, I was there for 8 years, you know what I mean? So between that and having general stability for a long time, it's kind of tough to break free, obviously. Okay. Oh, I have no more Palmyra action. Oh, is my weapon? Oh, my fucking weapon's broken already? Oh my god. Guys, I think I wasted tons of money on this, and it's actually not a good weapon. I cannot believe that a freaking katana is so slow. And now this is gonna cost me an arm and a leg. Goodness gracious.
Hello.
So, when you left, Ryan, I was in the midst of... I was actively applying, and I even interviewed at a place. Nothing really turned up, though, and then I kind of fell back into the cycle of just being like, eh, whatever. And then I did look again briefly in September, and nothing really sank in, and so I did the same old shit, where I'm like, alright, whatever. Oh god, yeah, katana's broke. I'm gonna have to save up for that later. Alright, well, that was a bummer. Wasted a lot of money there for not a lot of performance, unfortunately. Yeah, that's the other thing too at this point, Birdie. You know, given the state of the job market and everything, like at some point I'm just gonna have to take something. And even if it's a bit of a pay downgrade, as long as it doesn't reap my soul like the last one did for the last year and a half, I'll feel a lot happier. I really don't want to be in like management anymore, honestly. I think that's part of the problem. I just want to like do my job, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Sign up for the job, have the skills to do the job, have it kind of be like do this, do that, and you're done for the day sort of thing. That's all I want. Yeah, the next one has to be better. And honestly, every job that I've had, like that I've lost and then got a new one, they have been better. So even if it's minuscule, it's still something. Yes, Old Faithful, the halberd, still coming through for me. I cannot believe how slow that katana is, and I realize that there's, you know, the Palmyra actions and stuff in this game, but like, shit broke my weapon in like 2 seconds. Is it really that good? I don't know. I hate these guys, by the way. They're brutal. Well, I appreciate that, Ryan. Yeah, that's the other thing too that kind of sucks is like my specific area, there's nothing here in my field whatsoever. Bare minimum, I have to travel at least like 40 minutes, and that's even assuming you could find anything. And that's all I want to do, man. And that was funny because like at the place that I was last employed, that was my shtick. You know, especially early on, like before COVID, the joke was, I mean, it's not really a joke, but our boss at the time was like, yeah, Cody just shows up, doesn't say much, does his job and goes home. And those were the days, honestly. They were. Go work for Blue Ridge? Oh my god. Hey, if they can give me free internet, maybe I will. Oh, Ryan. I mean, I kind of confided in you in private, but good God, you got a lot of funny stories down the stretch there about the big guy. Just as much of an asshole as everybody else up top. And you know what? I have the right to feel bitter. I was there for almost a decade and they like threw me out in the trash, so not happy about it. Getting some good drops here, by the way. Oh my god, are you serious? I feel like you might have told me that. Oh god. Yeah, I always laugh because when we used to have company-wide meetings, oh wow, another one. There always used to be that story about how I went up to him talking about job security and stuff and used me as like a shining example of how proud about job security and this, that, and the other, and then they fucking laid me off. Oh god. Brutal. Oh yeah, we love the Las Vegas sushi stories and shit. It's very, very out of touch. Very out of touch. If these guys want to keep dropping the upgrade item, I will like gladly keep banging on them. All right. Wow. Wonderful. Oh, there was another in my inventory. I didn't even know that. Cool. Yeah, exactly. Doesn't even know who you are, let alone the pay. Honestly, I don't think even they don't even care. I think they all know how much everybody makes, you know what I mean? They just want to brag about their sushi dinners and their shoes and their electric vehicles. While I get in my 2011 Hyundai Accent and go home. Damn, these guys like keep dropping this shit, man. It's kind of hard to stop grinding on it when it's free upgrades. At this point, probably doubtful. And I don't even know if I'd want to go back, you know what I mean? I mean, at some point I would probably have to, but... You make sure to tell everybody about your shrimp. What is this? Oh, I don't like you guys. You're brutal. Cool. I don't know how I missed, but alright. Got him. Forest symbol. The forest of knowledge opens only to one who can assimilate with it. It opens for a brief moment. What was the thing, guys? I can't remember. Was it absorption armor? Summon tree? I don't know. I feel like I didn't do it, obviously, but... Oh, what is this? Elevator? Okay. I could afford shrimp. Yeah, like everybody's saying, sucks right now and who knows how long it'll be, but at the end of the day, whatever I find will be better and will treat me better. So, because we were not treated very well down the stretch, I'll say that much. The last 2 years have been an exercise in loss of humanity. And I mean that. Creature generation facility? Why can't I... Huh. Okay, so this is a new room. Photosynthesis reactor? This area has been very strange. Green illuminating device.
Ugly inner city sweat hogs.
I did something.
Keep the noise down while I take my robe off and show the ladies what a real sexy man looks like. Hit the music.
That was downstairs, wasn't it? Was that the locked door that I couldn't get into, I'm assuming? I went quietly, Nasty, because they don't give you an opportunity to like say anything. It's the job's like really fucked up now. When I first started, there was like you know, there was some humanity and like human element to it, and they lost all that somewhere along the way the last few years. Basically, as a company, they grew every year I was there, and it got to the point where we were kind of capping out. And instead of kind of just staying there, there was an ultra push to be greedier and greedier. And then they kind of went corporate. And your layoff consists of just getting read a script by HR, and that's that. You're done. Not even an explanation why. No thank you, no goodbye, nothing. Pretty fucked up. Pretty fucked up. Especially too, they made me and my department work like crazy leading up to the holidays. So, wasn't a huge fan of the whole situation. Hey, we got the other piece. And now something else is open. Don't even know where that is. Yeah, I'm laughing at that now, Ryan. They didn't even want an exit interview with us. The people that got laid off on last week. There was none. We just got laid off and silenced. Okay, so I have the other piece and another door opened. Not quite sure where that door is, to be honest with you, but we'll figure it out. I'm also confused. Am I going around in circles or am I indeed on a different floor? Kind of hard when everything looks the same, right? Oh yeah, there was a huge uproar about you not doing your exit interview. It's like, okay guys. Alright. I didn't even get an exit interview and I was there for 9 years. Go figure. That's one thing too. It's not like I need to educate you guys because you're all around my age anyway or older. You owe your company nothing. You are nothing to them at the end of the day. Don't forget it. If you're not the boss, you're nothing. And if you are the boss, you probably think everybody else is nothing too. Forest of Knowledge. Yeah, they wouldn't, exactly. They don't want to hear anything, so. The Forest of Knowledge opens only to one who can assimilate with it. Oh, fuck. Wait a minute, so does that mean I have to go back down? Do I have to go back to that thing and do a spell and then run all the way to the top? Because if you guys remember, like a few streams ago, there was also that aspect, right? Where there's like a timed door and stuff. I'm wondering if that's it. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Okay. Poop. Alright, so I can't fight anything, I just gotta like run up, I guess. What the fuck is this? That looks like death, so I'm gonna go ahead and say no to that. I think that's ultimately another reason why I got laid off and demoted from my position, sort of, for the last few months, is because I stuck up for too many of my coworkers. What are you gonna do, you know? Just have to commute 5 days to Maine. Oh no, shit. I'm not gonna lie, it's getting a little tougher down the stretch here. A bunch of my stuff's about to break, by the way. Shit. Let's just get anything else on, I guess, at this point. There we go. Fine. Yeah, I mean, in retrospect at this point, I wish it went further. Okay. Color me slightly confused right now. Not abnormal for me though, obviously. Green illuminating device, red illuminating device, blue. Photosynthesis reactor. So like I broke that, right? And then the door up top is closed. Do I like do this? No, I don't know. Yeah, I'm definitely getting some cross-game vibes, Birdie. Like a little bit, because it's sort of like icy looking. Kind of reminds me of that iced over area in Kingsfield 4 a little bit. What's up, Schmitty? Yeah, I don't know, man. it's just, it sucks because at the end of the day, it's like, I think we all kind of saw it coming, you know what I mean? And it was just a matter of time. The reality was for me, it's a couple years down the line, but once a certain someone came in and kind of took over, things weren't the same, you know? Alright, so we have a locked door, but I also need to repair stuff. So I think I have to, kind of jet around a little bit here. And the funny part is trying to remember where I'm even going in the first. Is this the same door? Forest of whatever? It is, right? So clearly I have to do something with a forest spell. I thought that I maybe have done it when I broke that thing downstairs, but now I'm a little confused. Maybe I have to get into all forest gear? I'm not quite sure. But if I get confused, I could always look it up. You never know. I think ultimately I got laid off because, like I said, as a manager, I had too much human compassion for my workers, and they didn't like that. And at the end of the day, when you're losing business and you're trying to line your own pockets, you got to trim off the top a little bit. I wasn't a top person, but I was like upper middle. So, yeah, I don't know. Sucks. It sucks. A few years ago, you probably would have said that there's no way on earth I would have gotten laid off, but things change, I suppose. Yeah, exactly. None of us reaped the rewards. Yeah, there was only a few times where I had to quote-unquote like discipline somebody where they actually like deserved it, but oftentimes it was just, I don't know, man. I really am so disenchanted at this point from like just the work world, I guess. It's just brutal. I'm trying to remember at this point, how the hell do I... Wait a minute, is that open now? I'm so confused. I thought that was... Oh no, that's the door. I'm trying to get back to the save because I gotta freaking fix a bunch of stuff. That isn't what I was trying to do. Ken Bits, remember how to get back to the save spot. Tune in. I'm gonna say the answer is probably no. See, that's the thing. It's like, I don't even know what would make me happy from like a career standpoint anymore. Honestly, like, I wish I could do this for a living, but I know that's obviously not possible. But this stuff is the only thing that I actually like care about. I have a pretty heavy background in search engine optimization, a pretty heavy background in web and graphic design and stuff like that, and obviously manager experience, but that stuff doesn't make me happy, you know? Okay, wait, so it's over there? It's a dead end though, right? Yeah. Son of a gun. How do I get back over there? Professional wrestler? I'm stuck, guys. Key brain is not functioning very well. I'm gonna say probably a small percentage, you know. Just a small percentage. guess I'll keep going up. Might have to consult the guide soon. So it looks like our roadblock right now has something to do with the forest, and I thought that I activated it properly, but it doesn't look like you can anymore, unless I'm missing something. I don't know. What was your dream job? Was that when you were like, weren't you editing videos for something? Am I making this up? Was that not your dream job? All right, I am officially getting turned around in circles. It might be time to guide it up, ladies and gentlemen. It might be time. Audio engineer. Okay, well at least we found our way back here. Did I get a new piece of that dude? I did. We got a head. So wait, was I, oh my god, was I done here the whole time? Did I already go through that door?
Welcome.
I probably did. I don't know, I'm confused. Anyway, let's just fix stuff. And we can try to go back and put the head on that statue.
This one. This one. This one.
But yeah, in the interim, until I find a job again, which again, who knows when that'll be. Like I said, I'm gonna put a little bit more effort into my channel, see where that goes. Again, probably not gonna go very far, obviously. But
This one.
my parents need stuff to be sold on eBay. They have like a insane amount of shit that needs to be sold. So I could always do that on the side if things get dire. But yeah. I'm gonna take my break soon, by the way, guys. Like I said, I'll probably be streaming until about 3:30 today. Get a little bit of a longer one in.
That's a... Please.
My favorite job that I ever had was actually the one that I had before my last one, from like 2013 till 2016. It was just like, I was like essentially the creative director there. I did like websites, web designs mostly. I did a little bit of development work, but we did have a developer who mostly coded it. I talked to clients. I did quotes for clients. I did some graphic work and print work in general. The only thing I didn't like about it was the commute and answering phones for some reason. But that was relatively laid back. It was a lot more laid back than my last job, that's for sure. Love your current job? I'm glad. At the end of the day, I'm sure none of us really want to work. We just want to be able to afford to live, you know? Hey, we got the head there. Are we good? Tell me we're good. What do we got? Ooh, we got transported to a new area. Oh, it's okay, Mr. B. I mean, at the end of the day, you guys have donated and done so much shit over the last, like, year or two. Don't worry about it. Alright, guys, I'm gonna take my break now. So we are in a new area, so that's cool. And hopefully, we could progress here. I'd love to beat Charlene's quest today. That'd be awesome. That'd be my low-level goal. Yeah, thank you guys so much for supporting again. Nasty, thank you for the 25 today. Freak, thank you for the 20. You know, recently, Lord, Mr. B, Patrick, I'm just going through here. Horse, Freak, constantly Nasty again, Mr. B. Like, you guys have been Spicy Gentleman offline. My buddy Kyle. Bunch of people. Thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate it. We're gonna get through this, yeah, exactly. In more ways than one, right? Life stuff, job stuff, Evergrace, more channel. Alright guys, let me go to the bathroom, text my wife a little bit, and I'll be back, alright? It's true. I do love doing this stuff. If I could do it for a living, I'd absolutely do it. I see Blue Ridge decided to jiggle my internet cords while I was gone there for a little bit. Thankfully, it looks like it survived. Hey, Ryu, welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Obviously, hard-fought game yesterday. I think we could probably both admit that the Niners and Eagles are both a little flawed in certain areas. I'm a little surprised they won. Part of me is not, but part of me is, if that makes sense. I don't know. I'm just happy that at least they got a win. I kind of needed it with everything going on, and at least we get a chance at the Seahawks again. Whether or not we win, that's another story. Okay, so we are in a new area once again. It's hard for me to remember Vintage, but I'm gonna say that I think it's still the forest area from Arcana on the SNES. That's what I think. I was thinking there was gonna be a boss in here. Oh! Three of them. God damn. Oh. can never remember what the freaking... You know what? I knew that was gonna happen. I was like, yeah, let me try to heal real quick and go pick up that heal. Probably not a good move, though, when there's that many people. Really? So yeah, a lot of killing enemy progression lately, which I wasn't really expecting. Hasn't really been like that to this point. Interesting. Yeah, dude, you know, I had heard from a bunch of people, obviously, you know, like, oh, our offense stinks, whatever, and I'm like, okay, just wait till you see the Niners defense, because I'm telling you right now, the Niners defense isn't good either. But, yeah, both got problems, that's for sure. Seems like the Eagles are on the every other year trajectory, right? Like, next year you'll be back in the Super Bowl. Very strange. The whole season, I'm like, I'm just happy to be there at this point because everybody's hurt, and this is the first time under Shanahan where everybody's hurt, but they're actually, like, they keep playing hard. All the other years, I felt like when everybody got injured, they gave up. I don't know if it was a Super Bowl hangover, because the other two coincided after losing the Super Bowl, but who knows. Are we gonna get more spawns or something? Huh. So one of my only criticisms at this point of the game, I'm not particularly enthralled with Charlene's quest the further it goes along. It becomes a little bit tedious. I feel like Darius has been a little bit more consistent the entire time of like being upfront as to what it is. Her quest line has kind of slowed down, in my opinion. We've opened even more. Yep, that's the one. One of my favorite tracks in that game. That soundtrack is excellent, by the way. Can I get through there now, or hello? Are we getting another spawn? No? There we are. Damn, that just reminded me, guys, I was working on that Shadow Tower All Retro Achievements run, and I haven't touched that since, like, Black Friday. The only reason I thought about it was trying to get enemies to spawn in.
Thank you.
He'll keep you in my prayers, brother.
Oh, Mr. B. Thank you for the $50 hair super chat. Not super chat, Streamlabs donation. Thank you. Much appreciated. Guys, thank you so much for the support today. I really do appreciate it. And obviously, you know, everything you guys have done prior to that too. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Thank you guys. And hopefully you're enjoying the streams, you know, ultimately that's like the thing that I'm really hoping for, you know? Guys, we're getting served video game logic again. How could we not sneak through here? But thank you again, Mr. B, Nasty, and Freak for your support today, especially. Woo! Oh no! Don't you die on me. Thank you. Yeah, I think for the next stream, I'll probably open up a poll again. I mean, technically this one was a poll, now that I'm thinking about it. But I'll keep doing polls for various games to give you guys, you know, whatever you're looking for. Obviously, I'm picking from a group of 4 games, but you could choose from there. Maybe I'll do, I haven't done it in a while. Many years ago, I did the randomizer where, like, oh my, it's still not open. This is tedious as hell. Jesus. I did that randomizer where I let everybody, like, suggest a game or a game series, and if I hadn't played it before, I would play it or the next one in line. And I think Lufia 2 won the randomizer at the time. That'd be fun. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe we'll do that. How about that? Oh, I got bad news for you, Mr. B. There's actually talks in the future. I think I mentioned to you guys that, you know, this is my grandparents' house, and over there is an addition, technically. And the whole bathroom area is an addition. There actually was, like, a... not necessarily a hot tub, but like a... I guess sort of like a jacuzzi thing. But it's been, like, out of order for 20+ years. And it's just not great. My grandparents, like, stopped using it altogether. Holy shit, can this open? My god. So, there's talks in the future. Really? Come on now. Obviously, when I get employed again at some point, I kind of want to rip it out and turn it into storage, because we're actually running out of storage space in our house, which is wild. Oh. But that won't be happening for a while. Yeah, Vintage, I think what I'll do is, like I said, I'll probably open it up to a community, like, suggestion, and then we'll do the randomizer thing. Make it your kid's room. Yeah. I swear to God, if this doesn't open after killing this guy, I'm gonna lose my mind. You gotta be able to sneak through there, bro. Thank you. Jesus. So, like, okay, I don't know. Is there a quicker way to get through that? I know I'm not using a lot of Palmyra actions and stuff, but in my defense, like, I feel like it runs out pretty quick and things break and, you know. Really? Just got bamboozled like that, bro. Out of my way! Oh yeah, I forgot that heals. Pokemon style. Yeah, dude, that last room was pretty tedious. I still can't believe how shitty the katana is. I have, like, just enough money to repair that now, but god, it's so slow. Why would a katana be a slow upward swing as its base attack? Riddle me that, FromSoft. You jerks. Oh. Go. Better than nothing. Yeah, I wish there was more, like, pushback type mechanics in this game. That would definitely make things a lot easier, right? Oh, Jesus, dude, they're everywhere. You know, I'm just gonna start running. That looks like an elevator of some sort. What do we got over here, though? Another room. Good question, Mr. B. I don't think so. Let me look. I remember for a while, okay, so there's like stream goals or whatever. I didn't set one though. I haven't done that for a while. I'm looking now real quick. Timestamps, moderation activity. Yeah, there's like the stream goals thing. That's about it though. I think even that, like, the one thing I do kind of like about Twitch is when you get like the what is it, stream train or something? Hype train? See, now I'm like, do I try to go up that elevator? Damn, I don't know. I would like to find a save spot soon because I want to try to fix and repair things. I am glad though that my downgraded internet has seemed to hold up pretty well, so that's good. The only thing that's gonna suck again going forward is if I have to upload like a long ass video. It's gonna take a long time to upload. Feels like a source of great power is controlling events. That's okay. Noted. To the ice realm we go, I suppose. Eh? Oh no. Is this another one of these rooms? I either miss something or I have to kill a bunch of enemies again. Thankfully, I think these guys die in one hit though, right? Yeah. Here we go again. Ay, ay, ay. That's nice, thank you. Okay, anybody want to spawn? Thank you. Woo. So what do you think, guys? I mentioned how I want to do more shorts for the channel. And I'll probably like cross-post them to Instagram, and I told you I was convinced to start a TikTok. Should I do a TikTok dance in front of my video game collection? What do you guys think? It's a good idea? Please! Take that. Bad idea, Sivo. Yes, yeah. I'd have to deactivate the channel on the spot if that ever happened. I'm starting to wonder, do you think this is like the end game for Charlene? Certainly starting to feel like it. Feels like a very, very vast... Hello? Oh! Jesus, bro. Really? What the fuck? So this isn't great because I haven't like repaired anything in a long time. Or maybe I have. I don't know. Did I not even have a headband on? Wow. Alright. No, I did. Okay. Go with that guy. Hello, Rayless. How you doing? Yeah, boss time. Looks like it's some kind of floating ice guy. So I do know that the blood claws are like fire infused, if you will. So the only concern I have there is he's kind of floating, and this is like a really short range. And I don't even remember the last time I upgraded them. So there's two, apparently there's two separate quests, like Charlene's quest ends and then you could like swap over to Darius, and then I guess there's like a secret end game. So I don't know, could not be the end game, could be getting there, I guess. Yep, first time, yep. We're on part 5 here. We've kind of been splitting back and forth. I've done a little bit more Charlene though the last 2 streams. Trying to figure this out here. I feel like I'm not attacking you. Guess I could try Chaos Flame, right? Oh, we are dead. Ha! Okay, guys. Oh, that sucked. Okay. When was the last time we saved, I guess is the question. Hey, was it before my bathroom break? If so, that's gonna be really annoying. Not fun. Oh God. Really? Was it really this far back? Snooze. Oh no, not this shit again. Brutal. Ay. Well, that kind of sucks, guys. I think I'm gonna have to run back and save once I clear some of these rooms. Not so much the difficulty to get back, it's more so just the tedium. Yeah, I definitely get that impression. The other ones haven't been too bad thus far. I think the issue that I'm running into with that guy is, his hitbox is a little rough because of the floating. Yeah, we're definitely gonna run back and save. Can't make that mistake twice. Oh, I missed. Ah, yes. I'm only a week removed, but, my god, we were having some really pointless calls and meetings down the stretch of my job, I tell you. It's like meetings before meetings and shit. Like, all the memes you see online are very true about, corporate America these days. Yeah, we were making some progress, Freak, and then I tried to get really close to a boss to kill it, fell off a ledge, and then the floor, like, killed me in 1 second. So, that was fun. Lost a lot of progress. Sneak through, Charlene, please! Five to 6 meetings on Thursday. Jesus. Yeah, right before I got laid off, we like onboarded a couple clients that were somehow like mad with our company before they even got started. I think we had like 5 meetings for them in 2 days. I was like, okay. And you gotta remember, we have like 100, well, I keep saying we, I'm not part of the company anymore. They had about 100 clients total. It was a little overkill. Yeah, I'm sure it does feel like a break. Yeah, I would say a normal busy day for me meeting-wise would have been 2 as well. Down the stretch, they definitely ramped up though. I guess the only good thing was when I got laid off, I was in the middle of a task. And I was like 2 minutes away from finishing it. Like I had like everything basically typed up and I was just proofreading. But yeah, as soon as they laid me off, it felt really nice to delete everything that I did and then, and then I was done. So you don't get my final task from me, assholes. I guess in my defense, I was locked out of everything like 10 minutes later anyway, so it doesn't really matter. No. No. As much as I dislike them, no, I would never do something like that. You know, I gotta wonder for Evergrace speedruns. I haven't watched any, obviously, because this is my first playthrough and I don't want to spoil it. I wonder if they operate at like a lower health because your power gauge goes up so much quicker. I feel like that would probably be the case, right? Ah, yes, the point where you can go through, but you can't go through. How about that? I swear to God, if my plan of going back and saving after this backfires and you have to do this room again, I'm gonna be hanging. I also forgot. I wonder if these guys can still consistently drop shit. I probably should have had that on, right? We were getting a lot of, Oh, I was out of range there. Come on. Not there, though. Alright, so we can sneak through. I'm gonna go back and repair, I guess, and we'll see what happens. Oh! Yeah, feel free, Rayless. As long as I'm not getting any major spoilers, and it's fine. A scavenger hunt? Yeah, it does. I mean, to be fair, I'm mixing and matching a lot of equipment right now, so.
Welcome.
Oopsies.
This one. This one. This one.
Yeah, this is one of the earliest. What is it? Fuck, what do they call it? You'd think I'd remember off the top of my head. The Soul's Drip, whatever it's called. Has a special name for it.
This one. This one.
Fashion Souls, there you go. Couldn't remember.
This one. This one.
Gotcha. Yeah, I did kind of figure that. It was a little slow doing what I was doing. The one guys, they go down in one shot with my bow. So I'm trying to think now. My katana's broke, right? Ooh, you know what though? I wonder if the katana actually might be good against the boss. Possibly. I don't think I have enough to fix it though, right?
Really?
Yeah, 7,000. Jesus. Alright, I think I'm gonna go grind a bit and try to fix my katana.
Good.
My thought there is I'm swinging upward, right? Because you're going like this, so maybe I'll be able to hit that person a little bit better. I think at this point too, considering it's 2:30 already, I'm just gonna roll with Charlene for the rest of the stream. Maybe next stream we'll hit up Darius. Hold on, my mom sent me something. Gotta check here. I actually used my mushroom to upgrade the katana, and I was not happy with the katana, and I started using a lot of Palmyra action, and then it broke really quick. Please be open. Okay, good. I was really taken back, honestly, by how slow. I thought the katana was gonna be like a really fast weapon, and it really is slow as hell. Was not expecting an upward swing. You know, I bought a bunch of stuff and I haven't even used it yet. Let's give it a try. Nope. Sorry, guys. Oh, of course the katana is useful. Alright, healed. Alright. I'm just gonna go slow. I don't really care at this point. I just need to get money. Oh! Can't believe I didn't freaking interrupt you, bro. Almost there, guys. Almost there. How about it? Yeah, I'm in the middle of chapter 2, but I haven't played since the Friday before last, because I didn't play any video games at all last week. So I will record a little bit tomorrow morning for sure. I have a dentist appointment at 11 a.m., which is part of the reason why I'm not streaming tomorrow, because I'll be there and then numbed up for the foreseeable future. But getting back on the horse there as well tomorrow. I was on a consistent schedule, and then obviously with my job laying me off, things were a little haywire last week, so. But the good news is if there's anything that the channel will thrive on during the unemployed era, it's stuff like that, where I'm not live streaming it and I could literally pick it up whenever, so. Alright, let's just go back and fix that. Oops. I'm having a lot of fun with it, by the way. As of right now, I'm actually enjoying it a little bit more than Scenario 1, but with that said, like, if you don't play Scenario 1, then it's not going to be as cool, you know what I mean? Alright. Let's fix the katana.
Hello.
Hello.
Ooh, it's
Yes, it is very beat up, I'm aware.
this one. This one.
Alright.
Please.
So let's continue on to the other area and shoot those dudes with the bow, run back and save again, because I don't want to get kabonged by that boss. And we'll see if we could do a little bit better. I have basically a hard cutoff today at 3:30, so we'll be going for about, what, like 45 more minutes or something? Have a couple things I need to take care of, then I gotta get my daughter off the school bus. Again, thank you guys for hanging out, I appreciate it, and thank you again to Mr. B, Nasty, and Freak for your contributions today. It is much appreciated. Obviously, times be tough right now, so hopefully you're enjoying the stream, and if you are, please like the stream. That's the easiest and quickest and freest way to support the channel. I definitely also tomorrow need to start compiling my notes better for my review here for Evergrace, otherwise I'm gonna forget things. I always write things down in the heat of the moment because I'm, you know, liable to forget things. I haven't really been doing that. Oh, for some reason I thought that hurt you last time. I guess I'm wrong, huh? Interesting. Anyway, I don't need to fight you. Okie dokie. Let's shoot some guys, shall we? Hello? Oh my goodness. Of course. Hey, I just hope we can get through that boss. But again, at least we'll be saved before it, so worst case scenario, we can just keep trying, right? Let me through. PS4 port? As far as what we're doing right now, we're playing on PS2 emulator, if that's what you're asking. I do have the original game and I have original hardware, but I'm a big fan of the PS1 and PS2 emulators. And PS3, actually. Some of my favorite. Okay, doors open. Let's go back and save again. Guess while I'm down there, I'll fix everything too. Yeah, the music is kind of off its rocker, I will say. Welcome, by the way. I'm not sure if I love it or not, though. I know there's been a lot of people that really enjoy it that have popped in and out. I'm on the fence about it. As of right now, I definitely prefer, like, you know, Eternal Ring and Kingsfield soundtracks. But it's interesting. I'm glad they tried something new. I'll say that. Yeah, Eternal Ring is, like, definitely a top 10 soundtrack for me. Love it. Okie doke. Let's go repair, save, and then hopefully not get destroyed by Iceman.
How can I help you?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's safe to say, right?
This one?
But I definitely applaud them for going crazy with this one. Very unique.
This one? This one?
Oops. No, I don't want to sell.
This one? This.
Okie dokie. Time to get slapped around by the boss once again. I'm gonna try the katana this time, but I guess we'll see how that goes. Maybe aerial combo? Combo.
Please.
I can't speak. Listen, guys, it's been a rough last week for me, okay? It happens. And for those that are here or watching the VODs that are big fans of Evergrace, yes, we will be getting to Forever Kingdom at some point. I don't anticipate myself rolling directly into Forever Kingdom after this, though. So I apologize. But who knows? Maybe somebody will suggest Forever Kingdom on that community thing I was referring to. Maybe it'll win the randomizer. You never know. You never know. I should probably... Two new kittens. How many cats do you have right now? I can't remember. Do you have 2 or 3 already, I feel like? Yeah, we are definitely at our capacity right now for animals, especially all things considered. Forever Kingdom's even harder than it. How similar are the mechanics in Forever Kingdom? I don't know anything about it, to be honest with you. I try my best to like not look at anything and have a fresh experience. Ooh. Ooh. All right, got about a half hour left. We'll see how far we can get. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I'm sorry to hear that your cat's still under the bed. That's rough. Our boy cat's going through a lot of issues lately too. He's been hissing at like women, like my wife and my mom and stuff. I don't know. He came from a hoarder house and some lady was there, so I don't know if he had like some deep memory trauma or something going on. I don't know. But yeah, he's been really on edge. He's always been on edge his whole life. We're trying to like calm him down with natural stuff. He's been peeing outside the litter box. He's definitely not unhealthy. It's clearly like a stress thing, so. A sexist cat? Yeah, basically, it's what it seems like. They do something a lot different? Oh, that's interesting. So is it an actual sequel, or is it like a, it is an actual sequel, right? Not just like a spiritual one? Alright, I don't know how to fucking hit this guy consistently, so I can't fall in. Oh, I don't think I hit that. This sucks. Alright, aerial combo? What does that look like? Okay. Shit. Yeah, that's the thing, like, I don't want to put my cat on meds, you know what I mean? But, like, I'm almost to the point where I feel like it might have to... Jesus. Brutal. So, my initial thought is, actually, wait a minute. The original bow, was that... The original bow, maybe? I forgot about that one. Maybe that could be the ticket. I can't remember what the elemental status is for that, though. Solta bow. So it's more lightning. Wait a minute. Was the elite bow the best thing to use the whole time? Was I just getting confused because it was blue? Oh my goodness. Guess we'll see. For some reason I kept thinking, right? Am I reading that wrong? Yeah. It's either good against fire or it's doing fire. I guess we'll find out. Yeah, I really don't want to put Belmont on meds, but it's getting bad, man. The older he gets, the worse it's getting. Like, he's not super old. He's only like 4 years old, but like, he's just been, I don't know. He's been like hissing at my wife and stuff, like randomly for no reason. My mom came over, was petting him, he was fine, and then he just hissed. It's just like, he's just so on edge. Like, the delivery people scare him all the time. Keys outside the box, and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, so that was one of my things too, Mephiel. Is it Mephiel or Mephil? I don't know. You let me know. We have 3 litter boxes in the house. There's one down here, and the girl primarily uses it. The one in the mid-level is pretty much communal, and then the one upstairs, like, nobody uses, but if they do, it's Belmont, the boy. So I did a full deep scale clean of the mid-level litter box yesterday because of that. So I'm hoping that works. Like, I emptied everything out, deep cleaned it all. It's inside of like a, it's like one of those kind of furniture litter boxes, if that makes sense. So I cleaned like everything. You didn't pee last night, at least. I also noticed too, we typically don't sleep with the cats, but we try to on the weekend. My wife is a very light sleeper, and you know, just them tacking stuff will wake her up. And I noticed it seems like if we let them sleep with us, and then I have to put them downstairs in the middle of the night, he gets like angry and then he pees. Freaky! Get a preview of Bit's foot pics. Freaky, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. We got a couple people that are in the stream right now that got them, so congrats. Exclusive to members. Yeah, that'll be members only community post pics coming soon. But thank you so much, Freak. Appreciate it. Also, somebody just subscribed to my stream. Don't know if that's... or to my channel. Don't know if you're at the stream, but if you are, Michael, thank you.
Very good.
Freak, thank you again. Thank you guys so much today for all your support. I really do appreciate it. Let's see if we can hit this guy now, question mark.
Very good.
Damn, I don't know, man. This shit's wild.
Very good.
So it seems like when he winds up to attack, he goes up in the air and I can't hit him, and when he's on the ground, like everything's so slow, I don't know.
Hello.
Did that even hit? I don't think it did. Oh, I'm running up against it here, guys. Might have to consult the strategy guide. I can't even like consistently hit this fucking boss right now, so it's starting to get a little frustrating. There we go, okay. Alright, we got it. You gotta get close, but not too close, eh? Alright, there you go. Come on, asshole. Die! No! Are you kidding? How did that miss? There we go. Very happy. Rest in peace. So that was my bad. I just connotated the color of the bow with the element, and I did not realize that that was gonna be the ultimate thing anyway. To get it done. It slipped my mind. Not really. We were kind of just watching like holiday movies, like things that we've already watched a bajillion times before, right? Oh, nice. We're actually watching Lord of the Rings on our 4K player this weekend, actually. It's my wife's favorite form of media. I love it as well, so it's kind of like a comfort food. It's gonna be our unwinding and trying to relax weekend with Lord of the Rings. But yeah, as far as new stuff, not really, surprisingly. Morpheus's secret lab. Okay. Oh, sweet. What did you get?
Hello.
Who made it? As you guys are obviously well aware at this point, since I'm unemployed, I'm not buying anything anymore. I'm on like the deepest of deep freezes. I had to drop out of the Pokemon card game, dropping out of the 4K game. Not until I get a job. Nothing. Thankfully, I have an insane video game collection that I've been compiling for 20 plus years, and there's also emulators. So I'm pretty good. I'm set. I don't really need anything anyway, I guess. Nice. Yeah, we have the Panasonic UB. Not that there's one that's like insanely expensive and insanely heavy. I want to say it's the UB820 is the one I have, which is like the second best one. And then they came out with a budget one, which is almost as good as that for half the price, and I got it for Christmas 2 years ago. That one's down here. But yeah, physical media, man. I don't need to tell you. It's the best. Especially when we're canceling a lot of our subscription streaming services. Gonna rely on that, you know? Alright, so I still got about a half hour here, guys, so I'll just keep pushing on with good old Charlene, and we'll see how far we can get today. I might do the usual, like, where, you know, like, let's say it's 3:20. Oh, this is pretty cool looking, by the way. Huh. If it's like 3:20 and we come up to a save spot, I'll probably just save there and call it a day, you know? Yeah, sounds good, man. Oh shit.
She's here. Pretty darn quick.
Charlene, why did you come here?
Sienna! I'm so glad to see you. You're Sienna, right?
Run! Quick! He's up to something.
It's okay. I'll help you. Just hang on
Very
a second.
casual.
Your confidence is entertaining. I wonder how long it will last.
Oh, this kid again.
Morpheus, what are you doing? Trandon! Trandon!
It's useless. Even you can't get out of that room. What's that? That's not possible.
This light, it's the same as Darius.
Oh no! If this keeps up, I'm done!
Dude's tripping right now. Yeah, exactly, vintage. Oh! Yo, is that the end of her story? I've never had that before, so I'm wondering, is that the end of her story already? Oh, nice. Cool. I wasn't expecting that. I thought that was going to be like the final area or whatever. So now we get to go back to Darius, right? Wait a minute. What happens if I select that? I guess I could always reload my last save and go back to Darius if some shenanigans happens. I'm not trying to start your... We're going back, right? Okay. For a second, the way they worded that, I'm like, I'm not starting again, am I? Dude, I haven't played Darius in like weeks. Holy mackerel. I don't even remember what I did. I think I fought a boss last time or something. That's cool. So yeah, contrary to popular belief, Lord Cephalon and I were talking about it during stream 1. It looks like you could just rip through each scenario on its own and you don't have to go back and forth. But I like the fact that you can mix it up. Gives it some variety. So yeah, we'll continue on with Darius here for a little while. And I did hear that there's a secret endgame Shadow Tower thing or something. I might try that on stream or I might do it off stream, but we'll see. Anyway, let's continue. Dude, I don't remember anything about Darius. It's actually been legitimately like 2 weeks since I played. Heavenly Sphere, I don't even remember that thing. That's crazy. And we do have some accessories, okay. Anyway, sorry about freaking out there, guys. I was not expecting that to be the end of the scenario, truly. Bam, we got you guys here. Boom. I do remember, I think I saved up for this weapon. And I was pretty stoked about it. Okay, now all of a sudden you're guarding, bro? Come on. Alright, I see. A ranged attack. Give me my thing. Thank you. Yeah, one thing that I would definitely do on future playthroughs, I obviously have not utilized the Palmyra actions very well. I could admit that. And I'm not surprised that I haven't utilized them very well because I just tend to do that a lot. Did I get turned around or... No. East wing. Yeah, you're the man now, dog. Maybe we should watch Finding Forrester this weekend, actually. I'm glad to see that the, like, servers are still up, because I made some funny ones back in high school. They really have no relevance to anybody in here except somebody I went to high school with, but still. Blue chamber. Okay. I have played Fighting Force, and it's funny, I was actually thinking about that game the other day. I have not played it in a long time. I think it was on N64, Dreamcast. Was it also on PS1? I think it was N64 and Dreamcast were the ones that I played it on. Yeah, it's not too bad. I have not played it, you know, since it came out though, so I can't really speak on it much these days. PS1? I don't think I actually own that game, surprisingly. Really? Nothing? Blue-white chamber. Okay, so I think we're getting into some more puzzling things here. Well, thank you, Sean. I appreciate it. I'm glad that we got Charlene's quest done. I wasn't expecting it. That was like a very much, like a surprise twist for me there. Dude, the lowered... I'm not gonna fucking bullshit you. I haven't even, like, noticed much of a difference at all since lowering, which is wild. So basically I was getting, like, extorted out of an extra 40 bucks a month for, like, no reason. The only time I'm gonna notice is when I upload large videos, that's it. Yellow chamber, okay, so it seems like everything's, like, elemental, if you will. 30 bucks on shipping, brutal. Fighting Force was supposed to be Streets of Rage? Really? I didn't know that. Oh. Alright guys, hold on a second, somebody's here. Okay, so that was interesting. So when my job laid me off, they wanted to get their like laptop and stuff back. So they sent me a box, right? I didn't really have any descriptions what to do with said box. So I loaded my laptop and my work phone in there, and I packaged it back up because there was a label on the inside. Put the label on and I dropped it off at the UPS drop-off. And then today I had a UPS worker come to my house looking for the box, and I'm like, I already dropped it off. So I don't know. After this stream, I guess I'm gonna contact my HR and let them know that I dropped it off already and it should be en route. So I don't know. Anyways, very strange. Let's continue on. Yeah, so it looks like Darius's quest now is sort of devolving into Charlene's, where it's just elemental related, I guess. Yeah, UPS usually comes really late to my house too. Like I said, I got really confused. They sent me a box, so I thought I was supposed to return it, you know what I mean? So, I don't know. I did what I thought I was supposed to do, so hopefully they don't do something stupid and try to come at me, I guess. Alright, Cell, thank you for hanging out. Hopefully you have a good rest of your evening. Okay, so I am mildly confused right now. I'm gonna look real quick. I'm wondering if it's the same thing or if I'm missing something. I'm wondering if it has to do with armor. Because before it's typically just Palmyra action. Oh god, do I have to buy a bunch of weapons maybe? I haven't bought much stuff for Darius. Because these don't really have much going on for them. Yeah, I'm lacking a lot of stuff for Darius right now. Goodness gracious. I actually might need to grind for a while. Because I'm sure there's got to be more stuff at the stores that I just haven't been buying. But we shall fart around for a little bit longer, because why not? So, yellow chamber, yeah. Starting to think I need to get more materials of weapons and armors, but let's check real quick. Alright. Darius. I honestly don't even remember where I am with him. Okay, here we are. Somehow I opened up right to it, it appears. Or maybe I didn't. Okay, so I gotta go to the West Wing. I guess I've been going everywhere where I shouldn't go. So that's funny. Oops. Thank you again for hanging out today, guys, and thank you so much for all the support. I really do appreciate it. It's been a wild time today, guys, and for the last week for me. So much shit going on. I'm just kind of hoping that I could get back to some normalcy here while, you know, there won't be any true normalcy until I'm employed again, but you know what I'm saying. As much as I can, I suppose. Oopsies. Wee, don't hit me. Okay. And that is another wrong place. How the hell do I get back to where I started? Jesus. At this point, honestly, I should probably just load. Yeah. Because I haven't done anything. I just killed one enemy and I've been wandering around for 15 minutes. So I guess I'll do that, right? Can't hurt. So we want to go to the West Wing, because apparently there's something that you could read and it gives you hints and who knows. And then I guess I'm probably gonna have to grind around and buy shit. That's my guess. Shrine entrance. Oop. North Wing. Center Wing. Oh, really, bro? West Wing. Okay. Green Chamber. West Wing. Oopsies, I honestly wasn't paying attention. That was scary. Alright, I'm going to assume down here is possibly where that reading thing is. The study, there we are. Lots of wandering going on. It's terrible. Our empire faces total destruction on the lab's uncontrolled experiments. Excuse me, the lab's uncontrolled experiments gave birth to the demon. We're trapped. Innocent people have been destroyed. It's the demon. He's everywhere. We must pull together, gather our strengths, rebuild our country. Brave countrymen, fight! Empirical paladins, fight with us. Fight the demon who caused all this frightful destruction. We must regain our glory days with our own hands. To show our allegiance, we're hiding the treasured royal boots in the purple chamber. Ice opens the red chamber. Fire opens the green chamber. Okay. So that makes sense. So you're just going opposite, basically. 3 mirrors open the sealed chamber. One day, a champion will solve this riddle. The white-blue chamber is our only escape now. So my only concern here is I feel like I probably do have to grind a bit. I feel like there's some weapons and shit that I probably have to buy. Because I don't have a whole lot going on for Darius. So I think that's probably where we're going to end up calling it for today. If I had to guess. Where did I come from? Alrighty guys, so that's gonna be my game plan is oh, that's not where I wanted to go. Thought that was a different place. But yeah, I'm gonna grind and buy a bunch of stuff, I think, and then we should be able to relatively freely explore this area? Question mark? Hey, you know what? I'm just gonna cut it there because it doesn't really matter. I still didn't do anything except read. So, all right, guys, that's gonna be the game plan. Bloop, bloop. All right, thank you so much for hanging out today. I appreciate it. Again, I know it's a new time slot. A lot of you guys have jobs, so it's kind of hard to watch. Mr. B, thank you for the $50 Streamlabs donation. Nasty, thank you for the $25 super chat. Freak, thank you for the $20 super chat and the 5 gifted memberships. You guys are very kind, very much appreciated. Thank you. As far as the stream schedule goes this week, tomorrow I have a dentist appointment, and with the fact that I'm going to be numbed up and it's sort of like late morning, kind of ruins any kind of potential stream, so I can't do that tomorrow. Wednesday is kind of like an errand and chore day for me, so same goes there. So I would say expect the next stream to be Thursday, and keep your fingers crossed. Hopefully Thursday and Friday we'll be able to stream. Yeah, and maybe we'll be able to finish up Darius's quest on Thursday. I don't know. Guess we'll see. Thank you guys so much. Take care. Stay tuned to the Discord and the social medias, and I'll see you next time. Thank you guys.